All right. Good afternoon. My name is Deborah Bubi, the chairperson of the Youth Advisory Board, which advises the National Youth Council in Kenya. Today we have had a meeting in Nyamira, hosted at the Kenya Industrial Estates Limited. We had a dialogue with the youth. The aim was to have a conversation with them to discuss the programs in place by national government and the county government with respect to youth, to listen to them, to find out what challenges they are facing in their county, in their specific regions that they live in, not just here, and to discuss on what has gone well, what could be done better, and what could be best for this specific region. A lot of issues have come up, especially on economic empowerment. There's been a lot of congratulatory messages on the existence of the Youth Fund. There has been some few challenges raised on perhaps a few security issues that will need to be looked at. But the positive thing that has come out is that in Nyamira County, the Youth Fund has been able to disperse about 10.2 million shillings to the youth of this county. So there has been a lot of economic empowerment just from the Youth Fund. We have had a lot of conversations, of course, on leadership, touching on the upcoming general elections. And the biggest conversation was that since the youth are the majority in this country, they need to be aware of the fact that they really do have a say in who becomes not only the president, but also the MPs, the governors, and the MCAs. And so that it is important for the youth to elect leaders who are not only youth, but also have the interests of the youth at heart, so that we can empower the youth in the counties and in the country as a whole. So that was our conversation today, and it has gone very well.
Today basically has been a day to try and encourage the youth to be able to participate in governance issues. A lot of times the youth complain that they're left out, but they don't even want to step up and be able to participate in the electoral process. And therefore today basically is a day to urge them to be able to step up and take up responsibility as youth. And the responsibility number one is to be a voter, not to complain on the side, to be a voter and be able to cast their vote come the next election, but also cast their vote on the leader that they've been able to evaluate on the basis of his or her agenda or policy as far as these issues are concerned. The other thing that, of course, the chair did mention about the various programs that we have as a government to empower the youth. Many of them, of course, were articulated here, but largely it is important for the youth also to be able to step on and look out for these programs. It is not easy for the government to knock every door and tell them that this is what is here for you. They must come out as the youth to be able to sort for these programs, to be able to make full advantage of them. And that is basically what we are doing today here. Issues here. One, of course, there is what we must do as a government to continuously keep on, educating the youth about the existence of this program. But still, leadership is not just about the national government. Leadership has got, others as well who must also take up that responsibility. There is the leadership in as far as representation is concerned, member of parliament, the MCA, women rep, the senator. So there are those also who must help the government as far as educating the people, the youth is concerned, including, of course, the faith-based organization. So it is a collectivity of stakeholders who must come forward and educate our youth. We cannot be left with the government alone.